Hi, I'm Steve Roe, CEO. I am recording this message the afternoon of Wednesday, December 20th. It will be uploaded and available to you sometime on Thursday, December 21st. Happy holidays to all of you. The COVID update continues to be good. The two health center residents that Kim talked about last week are now fully out of their quarantine period, and we have no cases within the health center or within our assisted living population. So that's really good. The only case we have right now within any residence is one person at the main campus who tested positive earlier this week, or maybe sometime over the weekend, but just one case through all of independent living. So nobody at East, nobody at One University Place, and just one person at the main campus. We continue to have a handful of staff members out with COVID. Nobody that's especially sick, and we're hopeful that everybody is able to return to work here shortly. And there haven't been any new cases of staff members in the last several days. So hopefully we're turning the corner here just in time for Christmas and potential gatherings of people again. But it's good news at this point. We are masked in the health center and assisted living. So if you are going to visit friends who live in either of those two areas, just please be aware that we are masked in those areas just to try to get through the holiday season and not have any further spread of COVID within our most vulnerable population. So that's it for COVID. That's a good thing. Last Friday, the annual holiday gift was distributed to all of our employees, and your incredible generosity just absolutely continues to amaze me. This tradition started 24 years ago when Sam Becker was the chairperson of our resident council, and he brought that idea to the resident council, which was supported, and it has been supported every year thereafter. And every single year for 23 years now after that first one, we have set a new record for the amount of money that was contributed into the holiday gift fund. Darcy wrote a beautiful letter to all of our residents explaining what happened, what the results were, but over $313,000 was contributed from residents and family members into that holiday gift fund. And for a full-time employee who had been here for at least 6 months, that is what qualified somebody for a full share of the holiday gift, and that full share this year was worth $1,411. That is just so incredibly generous of all of you, and it makes a huge difference for our staff to be able to provide for a generous holiday season for their loved ones as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't say thank you enough. If you haven't already done so, you may want to stop by. There's a couple of chairs set up right outside the administrative office with a basket of thank you notes from our employees. You might just want to sit there for a few minutes and read some of the thank you notes from our employees to you, our residents who contributed to this generous gift. It'll be there for a couple more days, and then we'll move it over to the East Campus for next week so that you can see those as well. This morning was a board meeting day, which means that my day started with a 7 o'clock meeting, and it was the final board meeting of 2023. As we head into 2024, we have the fortunate situation that all 15 current board members will continue to serve on the Oaknell board going into next year. And our bylaws allow us to have anywhere between 13 and 17 board members. So we are intentionally adding one more person to the board who has expertise in basically real estate development. And so it's like he will be a good addition to the board as we continue to pursue what we've been talking about for most of the last year to year and a half, which is how do we increase capacity of our healthcare services, whether it be assisted living apartments or nursing spaces. So as we head into 2024, that will continue to be the focus. We do have, at this point in time, plenty of capacity, but we expect that in future years, the increase that we've experienced in our independent living population will catch up, and a certain percentage of people will start to need assisted living services and nursing services. Today, December 20th, 2023, we currently have 4 open assisted living apartments, and the health center census is 51 out of the 58 spaces that are occupied. So we actually have plenty of capacity right now for those next transitions. It's also important to note that of the 51 people who we're caring for in the health center right now, 6 of them actually came from outside of Oak Knoll directly into the health center. So if we didn't allow people to do that, we would actually only have 45 people in the health center that we were caring for out of 58 spaces. So plenty of capacity. Over time, we will have fewer non-resident people, non-Oak Knoll people that we're caring for in the health center, and use all of those spaces for our own residents. And we're exploring options to increase capacity as well. Many years ago, when Pat Hayden was our executive director, I remember a commercial that ran that talked about the gift of life care and what a gift it was for the resident and their family that they chose to come to Oak Knoll. To put that in perspective, a non-resident who is being cared for in our health center, the current private pay rate is $375 a day. If you do the math on that, it's $11,250 per month or $135,000 per year to be cared for in our health center. We are just slightly above the market, but not significantly. So it is just expensive to have nursing home level of care. Our residents are never going to face that $11,000 a month nursing home bill. If you need nursing care, you will pay the same amount that you pay for your independent living apartment. That is the value of life care, and the value increases exponentially the longer you need health care services. So it truly is a gift that you gave to yourself and to your family, that if you should ever need care, your family doesn't have to worry about where is that care going to be provided. Happy holidays. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you again in early 2024. Take care.